Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy, By2312. We're diving into a mystery massive, totally empty cities scattered across America. Imagine skyscrapers towering over empty streets, houses fully built but gathering dust. Why would anyone abandon places that look this awesome? We're talking places with everything you'd think people would want. Good weather, job opportunities, the whole 9 yards. But for some reason, they're ghost towns. Stick with me, we're gonna jump into each of these deserted cities, uncover the stories behind them, and maybe even solve the mystery of why they're empty. This is gonna be wild! But before we get started, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the crazy adventures we're about to go on. First up, we're heading to the Sunshine State. Florida's known for its beaches, theme parks, and no state income tax. You'd think people would be lining up to live here, but there are cities practically deserted. Some of these empty cities were hit hard by the housing crisis back in the day. People lost their homes, construction stopped, and these places became eerie reminders of what went down. Wealthy folks buy massive properties as vacation homes or investments, but they don't live there year-round. So you've got these fancy houses sitting empty for most of the year, making it seem like a ghost town. Florida's also a prime spot for retirees. When a whole generation moves into a community, things can get a little quiet. Florida's still an awesome place, but these empty cities show that even paradise has its secrets. Next stop, the Lone Star State. Texas is known for its wide-open spaces, booming economy, and delicious barbecue. But even with all that, Texas has its fair share of ghost towns. Sprawling cities with affordable housing and jobs, but nobody's home. One word, infrastructure. Texas is huge, and some cities were built way out in the middle of nowhere. Sure, the land is cheap and the jobs are there, but getting around can be a real pain. Texas has become a hotbed for tech companies, drawing in a younger crowd. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to North Carolina. This state's got it all: beautiful mountains, stunning beaches, and a mix of bustling cities and charming small towns. But even with all that variety, North Carolina has its share of empty cities. We're talking places with a perfect blend of urban amenities and rural charm, yet they remain eerily deserted. One theory? The brain drain. North Carolina's been working hard to attract big businesses and industries, but sometimes that means young people leave their hometowns for better opportunities in bigger cities. But hold up, don't write off North Carolina just yet. Those charming small towns are making a comeback. People are starting to realize that maybe, just maybe, the quiet life is the good life. Plus, North Carolina's got something else going for it: affordability. Compared to other states, the cost of living is relatively low, especially when it comes to housing. While some cities might be struggling, others are experiencing a resurgence. It's a fascinating dynamic, and it'll be interesting to see how it plays out in the years to come. Get ready to soak up some sun, because we're heading down south to South Carolina. This state's famous for its beautiful beaches, rich history, and mouth-watering southern cuisine. But even with all that going for it, South Carolina has its fair share of ghost towns. We're talking about places with ocean views, affordable housing, and a laid-back vibe, yet they remain strangely empty. One word: industry. South Carolina's economy has historically relied heavily on manufacturing, particularly textiles. But as industries shifted and jobs moved overseas, many of these towns were hit hard. Factories closed down, unemployment rose, and people were forced to leave in search of work. But hold on, don't lose hope just yet. South Carolina's got a few tricks up its sleeve. Tourism is booming in South Carolina, and that's bringing in much-needed revenue and jobs. Plus, South Carolina's also becoming a popular destination for retirees. This influx of retirees is breathing new life into some of these empty towns, creating a unique blend of old and new. Hold on to your cowboy hats, folks, because we're heading to Tennessee. This state's got it all: world-famous music, delicious barbecue, and a whole lot of southern hospitality. But even with all that going for it, Tennessee has its fair share of ghost towns. From the bright lights of Nashville to the soulful sounds of Memphis, Tennessee is a state with a rich artistic heritage. Plus, Tennessee's natural beauty is undeniable. Get ready for some southern charm, folks, because we're heading to Georgia. This state's known for its sweet peaches, warm hospitality, and a fascinating blend of history and modernity. But even with all that going for it, Georgia has its fair share of ghost towns. Urban sprawl has left some towns strangely empty. Cities like Atlanta have grown rapidly. But that growth has come at a cost. Smaller towns and rural communities are often left behind. Yet, some historic towns are experiencing a resurgence. From Savannah's squares to Athens' music scene, these towns attract new residents. Plus, Georgia's natural beauty is undeniable. From the Blue Ridge Mountains to the Golden Isles, Georgia offers diverse landscapes and a slower pace of life that's hard to find in bigger cities. Get ready for some desert vibes, folks, because we're heading to Arizona. This state's known for its stunning sunsets, iconic cacti, and year-round sunshine. But even with all that going for it, Arizona has its fair share of ghost towns. Sprawling suburbs with pools and golf courses remain eerily quiet. One word: water. Arizona's a desert state, and water is a precious commodity. Arizona's also a leader in solar energy, investing heavily in water conservation technologies. Plus, Arizona's natural beauty is undeniable. Get ready for some bright lights and big city vibes, folks, because we're heading to Nevada. This state's known for its casinos, entertainment, and 24/7 party atmosphere. But even with all that going for it, Nevada has its fair share of ghost towns. Entire neighborhoods with houses, parks, and even schools remain eerily quiet. Nevada's economy is heavily reliant on tourism and gambling. When the economy takes a downturn, Nevada feels it hard. Nevada's diversifying its economy, investing in renewable energy and technology. Plus, Nevada's natural beauty is often overlooked. From Lake Tahoe to Red Rock Canyon, Nevada offers diverse landscapes for outdoor enthusiasts. Get ready for some fresh air and wide open spaces, folks, because we're heading to Idaho. This state's known for its potatoes, mountains, and laid-back lifestyle. But even with all that going for it, Idaho has its fair share of ghost towns. Many towns remain empty due to remoteness. But hold on, don't write off Idaho just yet. The state's natural beauty attracts outdoor enthusiasts and nature lovers. Plus, Idaho's cost of living is relatively affordable. Idaho's also home to a growing tech industry, particularly in Boise. Get ready for some altitude, folks, because we're heading to Colorado. This state's known for its majestic mountains, craft breweries, and active lifestyle. But even with all that going for it, Colorado has its fair share of ghost towns. We're talking mountain towns with stunning views, world-class skiing, and a laid-back vibe. Yet they remain eerily quiet. One word: affordability. Colorado has become increasingly popular in recent years, attracting new residents from all over the country. This influx of people has driven up housing costs, making it challenging for locals and newcomers alike to afford to live in some of the state's most desirable areas, especially mountain towns. But hold on, don't pack your bags just yet. Colorado's also investing in affordable housing initiatives and encouraging remote work opportunities, which could help to alleviate some of the pressure on the housing market. Plus, Colorado's natural beauty is a major draw, attracting outdoor enthusiasts, nature lovers, and anyone seeking a healthy, active lifestyle. From skiing and snowboarding in the Rocky Mountains to hiking and biking in countless state parks, Colorado offers a playground for adventure seekers. The mystery remains. So there you have it, guys. We've traveled across America, exploring these empty cities, these ghost towns frozen in time. From abandoned factories to empty swimming pools, we've seen it all. And you know what? It's kind of eerie, but it's also a powerful reminder that things change. Economies shift, people move, and sometimes even the most promising places can become deserted. But here's the thing. Even in these empty cities, there's a sense of hope. We've seen how communities are fighting back, how new industries are emerging, and how people are rediscovering the beauty of small-town life. It's a reminder that even in the face of challenges, there's always a chance for renewal, for a comeback story. Until then, keep exploring. keep dreaming, and keep believing in the power of possibility. Peace out.